are if Bama is going to continue their assault on a repeat SEC championship, and if Andrea is going to have a chance at an individual all-around title here tonight, she needs to hit a 10.
And Brian, she can do it. Front tuck, Robert handspring, double back. Her tumbling is so high.
Andrea was in 5th place after 3 apparatus in the individual all-around. Such a dynamic performer.
Double back. Just dropping out of the sky on her tumbling.
Andrea Pickens anchoring for the University of Alabama, the final performer for the Crimson Tide in this SEC championship. A lot of pressure on her.
And not a problem. An incredible performance by Andrea.
Nicely done, and a 9.925 is a very good score. It's not going to be good enough to give Andrea Pickens an individual all-around title here tonight, but it is a major contribution for Bama in their effort to repeat as SEC champion.
Andrea is so athletic, and you can see it in her tumbling. Take a look at the height in this opening pass. Front through to a double tuck.
Cory Fritzinger leading in the individual all-around. Had a season high of 9.925 on the balance beam.
This is a true test of her competitive fire. 2 things on the line, an all-around title, and of course, that team title.
And apparatus titles here tonight.
So you're pulling her arms directly on top. She's a little bit off, but certainly not giving up.
She covered up a little bobble very well indeed.
That will be only a minor deduction, if any at all.
4 judges, so every angle is being covered here by the judges' eyes. Cory Fritzinger is a fighter, and she has been outstanding all evening long. 9.9 on floor, 9.9 on vault, 9.95 on the uneven parallel bars.
And if she keeps up this pace on the beam, we're going to see a 9.9 or better from her again. Wolf jump, wolf 3/4. So aggressive. It's really amazing to watch someone be that aggressive on a 4-inch wide beam. And this dismount is huge. Round off 2.5. Oh, she left the 2.5 out, just went for the double. There won't be a deduction there. A clean landing and another extraordinary effort by Cory Fritzinger.
Career best, 9.95, and that is going to absolutely clinch the individual all-around title for Fritz. No one can touch this.
Handspring back, handspring, loud 2-foot. Reaction was so on time here, pulling up on top.
So the pressure is on Alabama, and all they can do is wait. Freshman Jeana has been going toe-to-toe with Cory Fritzinger for the individual all-around title all evening long. She can't catch Fritz for the individual honor, but she can make a contribution to Bama to try to take the SEC title away.
And that opening pass was pretty incredible. A full in a tight position. We saw her do it earlier this year, landing on a sting mat. She tripped over the sting mat, which caused her to fall. We saw she removed that sting mat this time, a smart move.
She would need a 10.075 to take the individual all-around, but a big score here is going to help. And remember, they are on floor exercise. George is on beam. Always dangerous, always tough. Bama can still pull this one out.
Come down to the final moment in this competition. Alabama's trying to pick up as big of scores as they can on this event. This is their event. They can score so high.
Part of that home or Olympic rotation where you go in the same order as you would as if it were a home meet, finishing up on floor exercise while Georgia has to finish on balance beam. So there's a little bit of trepidation. That's why there was so much discussion about that draw. As it turns out, Georgia is doing just fine in spite of their not so favorable draw. Oh.
The music is high, the crowd is rowdy. Great routine by Jeana.
Jeana Rice, a freshman, and we know that her battles with Cory Fritzinger and all of the outstanding freshmen in the SEC will continue for years to come. In this case, though, Jeana Rice has finished up with a 9.9 on floor exercise at this SEC championship.
Probably the only deduction came in this tumbling pass. The whip, immediate 2.5. Little hop right there on the landing.
Kristi Lichey will anchor for Georgia. And in her capable hands lies the fate of her team for this SEC championship. She stands up, they win.
And she's going for it all. The difficult tumbling pass. Back handspring, layout, layout. You know, Brian, there's a lot of tradition in this conference. And there's a lot of pride on the line right now. And, of course, a little extra incentive that SEC championship brings.
Again, even Kristi Lichey cannot take away the individual all-around title from Cory Fritzinger. Lichey would need a 10.025, and that's not going to happen.
Yes, unfortunately, in this sport, we don't have open scoring, even though some of these athletes have enough difficulty in their routine to be scored out of a 12. The highest you can get is a 10.0.
Now, Alabama has already completed the competition with a team score of 197.425. Kristi Lichey would have to score probably 9.4 or 9.425 in order to lose this meet for Georgia. And so far, she's nowhere close to that kind of major deduction.
Remember the sprained ankle, though. She sprained it on this dismount against Denver. Double back. Oh, she watered it down. She went for the front pull. Oh. What a smart decision. It means an SEC title for Georgia.
9.85 will be more than enough to give the Georgia Gym Dogs the SEC championship here tonight, and the celebration has already begun. They know it. Coach Suzanne Yocklin receiving congratulations and handing them out as well. And this is why Kristi Lichey puts the icing on the cake. So with a score on the final apparatus of 49.4, remember they had a 7/10 lead coming in, so in spite of Alabama's effort on floor exercise, Georgia will still win. There it is, with a 198 even, a season-high score in an SEC championship. That's the way to do it. More of the celebration when we come back. Victorious, let's go down to Laurie.
Thanks, Brian. An outstanding championship. Suzanne, your 11th SEC title. How's this one feel?
Oh, it feels like the first one because we lost last year, so we had to bring the title back. So every year is like the first one. It means so much to the current team. I just feel like this is the first one, and it's the best.
And Cory, this was your first, and you win the SEC all-around title. You look like a pro. How'd that feel?
It's incredible. I didn't know until a couple of seconds ago, and I'm overwhelmed with everything. It's all just a big blur right now to me. I'm just so excited.
Suzanne, what do you think the turning point was tonight?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You know, when Taya fell off the beam, every single beam routine was big. It wasn't like just the next person. There were 5 more people that have to go, so there was constant pressure on every single athlete, and it just built and built. But we set the pace on floor. That's what really set the pace in this competition with our first event.
It was a great night, and you guys were brilliant. Back to you, Brian.
Oh, and my congratulations to those being handed out all over the arena here tonight. And to Cory Fritzinger, of course, congratulations for an individual all-around title. Kristi Lichey and Jeana Rice tying for second. Then Andree, Pickens, Christine Sterner, and Marlene Stevens for Georgia. Yes, there are tears on the Alabama side of things here tonight for what might have been a repeat championship for the seniors, like Robin Hawkins right there, and Dara Stewart in the background. A disappointment. For junior Andree Pickens, of course, there will be another year. Let's go back down to Lori.
All right, Brian. Sarah, it was a tough fight out there, right down to the last event. You guys threw up some big scores. What do you think?
Well, I thought we performed really well tonight. I just think it was one of those evenings where we caught a red-hot Georgia team. We had a great performance on 3 events. We just had a 9.75 on the uneven bars that we had to count. You know, but no bad routines, and I just think that you have to give the Georgia Bulldogs credit because they were great tonight.
And where do you go from here?
Well, I think for all of us, no matter what happens in this meet, the regional championship is what propels you to the national championship. And as much as we wanted to win the SEC, you know, you can't be sad about it for too long because you have to come back, and we're hosting regionals, and we want to come back to Athens for one more time at it.
Well, good luck at regionals and, of course, nationals. Brian.
Regional championships at Alabama, national championships at the University of Georgia. So they're certainly sharing the wealth here as the honors continue to be handed out, and Cory Fritzinger adds SEC Freshman of the Year honors to her individual all-around title. For the second time in a row, Andree Pickens of Alabama is voted SEC Gymnast of the Year. For Coach Suzanne Yakla, not only an 11th SEC title, but once again, she becomes Coach of the Year in the SEC, and that for the 4th time. A tremendous performance for the SEC champion Georgia Gym Dogs here tonight as they all gather to celebrate with the winner's trophy. And Lori Strong-Ballard, I know this is a feeling that you are familiar with and one that you've shared with your teammates, but indeed, where do they go from here? When you're this high, how do you get even higher?
It really is a proud moment to be the SEC champion. You know, 5 of these 6 teams have qualified for regional championships, and I think the SEC is going to be well represented at the national championships in Athens this year.
Well, we'll look forward to the competition at Stegman Coliseum in the national championships, but we look back at a great season of SEC gymnastics, and Lori Strong-Ballard, a pleasure working with you, of course, and we did indeed see some fantastic dual meets, tri-meets, and this, of course, 6-way SEC championship meet.
Once again this year, we saw some great parity amongst the teams in this conference. But you know what? I really look forward to seeing these great freshmen mature and have another outstanding year next year.
Well, we also saw some terrific performances by the veterans like Kristi Lichey. And, of course, junior Andree Pickens continues to amaze. We'll have another season of her performances next year. And, oh, how about Cory Fritzinger? Special thanks to all of the people that helped make our job easier and so pleasant. Once again, Georgia, your 2001 SEC champion. For Lori Strong-Ballard, I'm Brian Drever. Thanks to you for joining us, and so long.